All right, weather report time here on the Sierra Wave. Nice to get some snow in recent days. Mammoth Mountain able to open Canyon and Eagle Lodges today. June Mountain got a nice dumpage. Plenty of good skiing and riding here in the eastern Sierra. Let's go to the weather map. Sierra Wave media forecaster Dennis Mattinson noting that last night and today the second of three systems pass through the area. Moderate moisture expected. Snow levels down to about 5,000 to 6,000 feet with 4 to 7 inches of snow above the 7,000 foot level. We'll take it. Thursday looks to have a short wave ridge set up for drier conditions. And DMAT notes that right now on Friday, the final and third system of the set moves through our forecast area, mostly a northerly forecast front. Dennis Mattinson says only expects a slight chance of some showers in Mono County. Strong ridge then develops along the west coast over the weekend for dry conditions through most of next week. Low tonight into tomorrow morning for Mammoth, 17 degrees. Bishop and the Owens Valley, about 28 degrees. Thursday, Mammoth, June, Mono County. Well, after we get some snow, mostly sunny skies with some light wind. 39, the high in the town of Mammoth Lakes, low of about 23 degrees. Friday, as we said, a few snow showers, southwest winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour. 40 the expected high in Mammoth, low of about 22 degrees. And Saturday for Mono County, well, cloudy conditions, just some light wind. 42 the high in Mammoth, low of about 27 degrees. For Bishop and the Owens Valley, looking at mostly sunny skies on Thursday, just some light wind. 47 the high in Bishop, low of about 30 degrees. Cloudy conditions for the valley on Friday, just some light wind. 49 the expected high in Bishop, low of about 31 degrees. And for Saturday, after some cloudy conditions in the morning, partly cloudy by the afternoon, some light wind. 54 the expected high in Bishop, low of about 33 degrees. So cross our fingers and hope to wring out a few more inches of snow from this next couple of systems coming through. All right, we're going to jump over to some sports here. Very cool story. Mammoth High School graduate, the first graduating class, 1975 at Mammoth High School. Ron Berner played for Coach Rick Naranjo, and now Ron Berner is the head coach at El Capitan High School in Lakeside, just north of El Cajon. Ron Berner has led El Capitan High School into the CIF state title game in Division III. Going to be taking on Campo Lindo of Moraga. El Capitan scored a 41-0 victory against Paso Robles in the Division III South Regional Tournament game. Campo Lindo a 35-14 win against Pseudo. El Capitan 14-0 and Campo is 15-0. They're going to be competing in the Division III title game Saturday at noon at the StubHub Center in Carson. Coach Ron Berner, busy week for him, obviously, was gracious enough to give us a call here at Sierra Wave Media, and we had a nice conversation with him, talking about a pretty solid program.
We have a real good team, great young men that believe in the philosophy of what we teach in the program. Got 8 players that have been on varsity for 3 years. They just have an absolute never die, never quit attitude. And that's what makes us, I believe, such a tough team. We've got quite a few players, of course, being this good that have a lot of opportunities for college next year. About 7 of them have college offers going right now, so that obviously, makes my job much easier.
Tell me about the philosophy that you were saying for your team.
Well, we have a couple of things that we do. First and foremost, our players are student athletes. That's what comes first, and so we strive for 3.0 or better grade point average, and of our 58 players, I believe 52 are 3.0 or above. We strive pride in school, pride in community. They all do community service projects, from coaching youth football to working with special needs players, our kids. Helping out with the local rodeo. We work the rodeo. Help them for their fundraising. So it starts there, and then it goes into the actual team itself. Is that discipline is number one. And in order to be a good team, you have to be disciplined. And that's something that we really strive. It's not just on the field, but off the field in the classroom. And then, our style of play. We play fast, we play aggressive, but we have to work hard. In our off season, just before we start camp, we every year have gone down to the Navy SEAL base, and they train for about a day with the Navy SEALs. Put them through some pretty rigorous training. Yeah, and it's we started it because I personally wanted my players to become more aware of our military and of our strong military base in San Diego, of course, and of the Navy SEALs and what they do. So, we worked out a thing with them, how it started probably 7 years ago, where we go down there as a team. Bus takes us down there. Kids get dropped. We all go there. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Get out 2:30, 3 o'clock, and they put them through unbelievable physical training and obstacle course, and they do some stuff that's pretty cool. That they show them, things obviously that the SEALs have to do, and they talk about self-talk, talk about making small goals little by little. How much, and kids can have asked questions, my gosh, how do you guys go for days without sleep? And then they kind of talked about that, you think you're exhausted. When you think there's nothing left, you've got another 12% in your tank. You dig deep into that. And we kind of use that stuff. So that's part of our training. When I talk about the philosophy, we're not cheap shots. We don't talk with our mouths. We talk with our shoulder pads and helmets. Sportsmanship's a big deal. And we push them hard. Not just the Navy SEALs, our conditioning, our training. It's a pretty rigorous deal, and especially this year we stepped up even more. And at first some kids were questioning, why we're conditioning so much. Well, we've come back in some of our games, and they've known in the third quarter, fourth quarter, we are physically in better shape than the other team to wear them down, and that's when we scored most of our points. So. Now they obviously believe in it because there's an end result here.
I was just going to say that could come in handy in your 15th game in the fourth quarter coming up here Saturday, huh?
I tell you what, we're game 15, Camp Lindos, and going to game 16 that we're playing, and it's an NFL season for both these high schools. So both teams are, we're just worn out, beat up, worn out, and. It's going to be an incredible game.
Good. Coach, what do you remember back from Mammoth High School, first graduating class, 1975?
Nothing but great memories. It's probably the best time of my life going up there. I moved up there and went to Lee Vining first at my end of my freshman year. My uncle opened a restaurant up in Mammoth, Nicolosi's, and asked me to come up for the summer and work with them. And we had a couple restaurants in San Diego. So it's, let me go try it. And it was saying, you want to go to school here? And, met some incredible people, some lifelong friends, there's some live all over the place, obviously at Facebook, it makes it even easier to follow the team up there. Some of my ex-teachers, and, it was an incredible time in my life.
How did you wind up at El Capitan from Mammoth, though, these many years later?
When I graduated high school, I hung around for a year, then moved down and obviously originally from San Diego, and went to college. Came back down, went to college, and just got into construction and business with my dad, and just ended up staying down here and started coaching youth football. In fact, when my oldest son was in Pop Warner, and had a buddy over at El Cap, and I'd already coached some high school football when my son played over at West Hills and learned some stuff. So I just and I live in Lakeside now, so I've been Lakeside for going on 20 years, and the job opened. I'd already been coaching over there doing JV, and the job opened, and I thought, I don't know if I have time for this, and I interviewed for it. Here I am on my 12th year over at El Cap.
Well, Coach, congratulations, and good luck against, I'm sure, a very tough Camp Lindo squad coming up this Saturday, and there's a lot of folks here in the Eastern Sierra very proud of you, Ron.
Awesome, man. Thanks a lot. Nice talking to you.
Coach, thank you. Good luck on Saturday.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, we thank Coach Ron Berner, Mammoth High School grad, 1975, leading El Capitan of Lakeside into the CIF title game. Division III, Saturday, Campo Lindo. I believe that's going to be streaming on Time Warner Cable. Check out their website, and hopefully the Mammoth High School grad can bring home a state title. That's going to wrap up news and information for us here on Sierra Wave TV. We're part of Sierra Wave Media. You can hear our radio station, streaming on our website, sierrawave.net. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.